G'day guys, welcome to my unexpired feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about NRL Round 17 predictions for 2020 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Broncos going up against Panthers. Now, this game is going to be really hard for Broncos because they have lost 11 games, 12 games in a row, and that's not good on their club because Anthony Seibold has left, but I heard that he will be doing the assistant coach, not the real coaching side of the team. But whoever's going to fulfill the Broncos coach, they need to do better for their club because they need to step up and work their way higher up into that club anyway. But also too, the Broncos are a really good team. They've got good players, but still, with their club, they haven't really performed very well. And it's just like the Titans and the Cowboys. They haven't performed very well, but the Titans have been performing very well because they're working themselves better than they were before. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Broncos anyway. But then the Panthers, moving on to the first team in the ladder of that club. I reckon, though, that this team will definitely get another win up against the Broncos, and I just don't see the Broncos winning this game for sure, only because they have lost, I think 11 or 12 losses in a row, which that is not good for their club anyway. So I'm going to go with the Panthers by 18 points, and I just see that this game will be a really good match by the Panthers, and I reckon the Panthers will definitely fire up in this game, only because they've got good quality players, and I just think that they will fire up and put so much points against the Broncos. And really, it's how many points you want to put on, but I reckon the Panthers, they will definitely put some points on and put pressure on the Broncos anyway. So I'm going to go with the Panthers by 18 points anyway. The next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Sharks. Now, this game is going to be really a high intensifying game. I just see that the Sharks will definitely square up in this match, and I just see though that the Sharks will definitely get a really good win. But if they do, I'm just going to say that this club is a really benefit club because they've got good quality players such as Sione Katoa, Chad Townsend, William Kennedy, Ronaldo Mortalo, Josh Dugan, and quite a lot of players there too. But the Newcastle Knights, I need them to win up against the Sharks, only because the Knights haven't really won a game, but they have in the past. But then going up against the Warriors, they haven't been really executing that much very well. But the Newcastle Knights are a really good team, and I just see them getting a benefit of the doubt in this game. So I would say for this match, I just think that this game will be a really good game for sure. So I'm definitely going to go with the Newcastle Knights by 10 points, and I just see that this game will be a definite, really good benefit of the doubt. But I just see the Sharks struggling by a long shot. But if the Sharks win, I'll be definitely surprised, and that will be my tip lost. But really, if they want to win this game, Sharks have got to really put a really good show on, but they usually do. But the Newcastle Knights need to put a lot of effort into their club if they want to obviously win this game for sure up against the Sharks anyway. So I'm going to go with the Newcastle Knights again by 10 points anyway. The next game of this match, we see the Rabbitohs going up against the Storm. Now, this game's going to be a really hard game, but the Storm, they've been really good so far, and they've obviously won against the Manly Seagulls last week, I'd say. But the Storm can put on a lot of show, and I'd say without Jerome Hughes, Cameron Munster, Cameron Smith, Josh Adokar, they will probably obviously lose at that match. But let's say, though, if this game wants to be a really good game, I have to think that this game's going to be a really difficult match because the Rabbitohs have been really confident so far, and the Storm have been the same too. But it's going to be really difficult if they obviously want to win this game. But I definitely have to see that if this game obviously wants to get a really good win for sure, the Melbourne Storm have to win this game. So I'm going to go with the Melbourne Storm by 6 points. I think either 12 points or 6 points. So I'm going to go with them by 6 points for the Melbourne Storm. And I just think that this game will be a really good game, but it will be a high intensifying, tight match for sure. But I just see though that the Rabbitohs will definitely put some pressure up against the Storm, but they have really gotten a really good quality players for the Melbourne Storm. But for the Rabbitohs, they have the same too, like such as Alex Johnston's moving into number 1, replacing Latrell Mitchell due to hamstring injury, and he will miss the season. So good luck on his career for Latrell Mitchell anyway. But then Alex Johnston is going to be coming in for fullback, so that means Corey Allen will be number 2, and who else will be that? I'm not too sure anyway, so I'm going to go with the Melbourne Storm by 6 points anyway. The next game of this match, we see the Bulldogs going up against the Titans. Now, this game is really like the most scoring. I just have to say, though, my prediction for this game, the Bulldogs are the wooden spooners still, because they haven't really been winning any games for decades really, in a couple of weeks. But the Titans have been really improving slowly, but they haven't gained that effort lately, like at the moment. But I know they're slowly improving, but they haven't just gone to that top 8 spot yet. And I know that they are a quality team, but still, I just don't see them in the top 8 like side in the competition. But still, a couple more rounds to go, but still, I just see the Titans obviously getting to that 8 to 16 squad for the competition and the ladder. But I reckon though, for my prediction, I'm just going to have to say I'm going to go with the Titans by 8 points, and I just think that the Titans will definitely improve. They have been improving so far with AJ Brimson. He's an absolute great player. So is Philip Sammy. So is Jamal Fogarty. Those 3 players there, they have been so much like improved. Like really, like they're working hard to obviously win like a couple of games like lately, and they obviously have. And I just think that Jamal Fogarty will obviously get 1 try, I reckon. Also, Philip Sammy will get 1 try, and I reckon Corey Thompson will probably get 1 try also too, and also AJ Brimson will probably get a try also too. So I'm going to go with the Titans by 8 points anyway. The next game of this match, we see the Manly Seagulls going up against the West Tigers. Now, this game is really going to be a real high intensifying game. It's going to be real difficult though, because the Manly Seagulls have been struggling so much, and I know that they have lost Tom Trbojevic, Dylan Walker and Moses Sully, which that means that they'll be replaced by Albert Hopewate and Abis Miski, and also Ruben Garrick has been dropped and has been out for that game too. So this will mean that the Manly Seagulls have to put on real good effort up against the West Tigers. And the West Tigers haven't really been improving that much lately. And Benji Marshall has been really off lately too. And also, like, Moses Mbai has been off lately also too. And then you got David Norfoloma, which he has been off too, which I think the club needs to be really improving into that quality if they obviously want to win games of football. But I just don't see the West Tigers winning this game, because the West Tigers have been doing the, oh, I want to win this game, I want to lose this game, I want to win this game, I want to lose this game. But then they need to have some stability if they obviously want to gain pressure against Manly, because Manly have been really improving so far, but not at the moment, because they have lost the star players from the Blues and stuff like that. But I'm going to go with the Manly Seagulls by 14 points, and I do see this game being a real embarrassing loss to the West Tigers, and I reckon this game will be a good quality match anyway. The next game of this match, we see the Raiders going up against Roosters. Now, this game will be really high intensifying game, because the Roosters have been really improving lately, and they obviously have. And last week they were defeating, who they played, I'm not too sure actually. I know that the scoreline was 58 points to 12, and they were playing really tough football, and they obviously do, because they've just been improving so much. And when the two Morris brothers are there in that squad, they obviously will win by lots of points. But then the Raiders have got good defense, and they obviously do, but not if not Josh Hodgson, if he's not going to be there. But I reckon the Roosters will definitely be winning this game, but then I reckon only one try will obviously get a win. But then I do think the winning try of this match will go to Josh Morris, and I just think he will do a really good job to put on a lot of points for the Roosters club anyway. But it's a matter of if they want to win a game. But sometimes they do lose a couple of games, but then they don't give up, and they obviously do some really good football anyway. So I'm going to go with the Roosters by 6 points, and I do see this game being a real difficult, hard game of football, but they haven't really been improving the Raiders lately. But I know for a fact that I reckon the Roosters will definitely get the job done up against the Raiders, so I'm going to go with the Roosters by 6 points anyway. The next game of this match, we see the Warriors going up against the Eels. Now, this game, my Parramatta Eels have been shocking last week, because they haven't gotten any points lately, and they were being so terrible, and they were just lack defense, and I don't want to see that happen again by the Eels, because the Eels are a really good club, and I know for a fact that they do put a lot of hard work in their club anyway. But they have lost Dylan Brown, and that, so he'll be out, I think, either 2 months or 2 weeks, I believe, due to that injury. I'm not too sure what type of injury he has, but I know for a fact he will be out for a number of weeks. So they have Dryfield replacing him for number 6. That means Mitchell Moses will be still number 7. But then need to have that good they need to have that good common sense if they want to obviously win games of football. But they need to talk to each other though if they obviously want to win games of football. But I know for a fact that the Eels are a really good team. But then the Warriors, they have been winning games lately, but then the other half they have lost, and they've gained really terrible into their attack. But I'm just going to have to say this. I'm going to go with the Eels by 12 points. And I do see this game being a real tight match, but I reckon the Warriors will definitely put pressure on the Eels, but I reckon the Eels will be too good, and I just think that they are a really good team, but they will be really good for that game, so I'm going to go with the Eels by 12 points anyway. And last but certainly not least, we see the Cowboys going up against Dragons. Now, this game for the Cowboys, they've been really shocking so far, but I know for a fact, though, that they are a really good team, but they've been real shocking and real poor lately because the rest of their players haven't been really good, and that's why Ben Hampton got dropped, because he was absolutely terrible to play football, and I'm so glad that he has been dropped. So that means Valentine Holmes will be into that number 1 of that fullback side, which that means number 5 will be Hamiso Fidel, and that means number 6 will be Scott Drinkwater, so that means it will be shift to number 1 and number 6, so that means number 1 will be Valentine Holmes and number 6 will be Scott Drinkwater anyway. But for the Dragons, they have been really good lately, and I know for a fact that they've been struggling a bit, but still, they come out firing, and they are a really good team. And I like Matt Duffy, I like Zach Lomax, I like Michaeli Ravalawa, and who else? Ewan Aiken. And I also like Adam Clune and Corey Norman. But still, though, the Dragons need to put some effort into this team against the Cowboys if they obviously want to win this game. I reckon they will, so I'm going to go with the Dragons by 20 points, and I reckon they will get 3 tries plus a penalty goal to make it by 20 points anyway. So I'm going to go with them. I just think they will win by a long shot, so I'm going to go with them by 20 points anyway. So that means the Cowboys will have to put so much effort on the Dragons, so that means the Dragons will have to put some effort on against the Cowboys anyway. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I will be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care guys, stay safe, and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 200 subscribers. We're sitting on 171 anyway, so let's get up to that, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.